It's no secret by now that I'm a huge fan of BOOMco. If you have not seen any of the Toy Fair 2015 stuff from New York, go to blasterlabs.com. Those guys are awesome. They have full coverage of pretty much everything. They have some sneak previews because they're still formatting all their videos and pictures and stuff like that. But the stuff they have shown, well, from BOOMco, they've announced a motorized blaster in kind of the vein of the Zombie Strike Doominator, which if you don't know what I'm talking about right there, again, you can find it on blasterlabs.com. On top of that, they also showed off probably the best blaster crossover I have seen, and that is the Halo BOOMco blasters. You heard me right, Halo Combat Evolved. I was a very big fan of that. Well, after 3, I kind of gave up on it, but Halo was my childhood. That's probably one of the reasons why I'm so hopelessly addicted to console shooters. But they have a BOOMco Needler that has fluorescent pink BOOMco darts that stick in the top, and inside there's a turret. There's a BOOMco Magnum, and there's also a BOOMco Plasma Pistol, with more probably coming. That's amazing. I don't even know where to describe. I can't even formulate how excited I am in words. There's some really cool Nerf stuff coming out, don't get me wrong, but considering we haven't even seen anything of what BOOMco has to offer for going into 2015, I am excited. That being said, let's look at something that's probably disappointing, and that is the BOOMco Rounds and Magazine, or the BOOMco Rounds in this case, which are spherical rubbery things which apparently stick to smart stick targets and includes a target. And on top of that, there's a little magazine right here which they fit into. There's 2 right here, and there's 1 in the magazine down there. Well, these are kind of weird. I mean, we're all pretty used to the normal BOOMco darts here, but these are definitely interesting. Are they any good? Well, let's find out. On the back, there's really nothing, just includes 3 rounds and a smart stick target, attach the magazine, and they stick to that, and they stick to the shields, and it shows you the stuff down there. Nothing really interesting. Created specifically for the ultimate blasting experience, these smart stick rounds aren't sticky, but they love to stick like crazy when they want to. And what do they want to stick to? BOOMco sticks to targets. Well, I'm assuming these are in the vein of, like, socks and stuff for HVZ. These are weird. I don't know what these were marketed towards, but if I had to hazard a guess, they are the zombie grenade / socks for HVZ, which, you know, in all honesty, most of the BOOMco blasters are pretty decent HVZ blasters, in my opinion. I don't think you can go wrong with a stealth ambush and a couple of 40-round magazines. Yeah. But that's the only thing I can think of these would be used for. But let's open the package here. Get these out. And right off the bat, the target's all folded, so it's definitely not a sticker. That's annoying. Let's get the round out here. And they're nicely packaged, to say the least. You can get half of it out here. Wow, it's really sticky to that. So just looking at a half of this, it's fairly thick and very durable. I don't see you ripping this anytime soon at all. Very, very, and it feels different. These are very, very, very squishy. It's pretty much impossible to show on camera, but these are very squishy. These are much, much firmer. And that's only half of the round, because we've got another half right here. And, yep, they stick together. Ooh, well, they definitely suction together. Let's try that again. And, well, they do come apart, but let's see here. Let me put these together. See if I can't squeeze some of the air out or something, so they're much more likely to stick together if I do that. Ah, whatever. Well then, these are different. Let me try one more here, because that one's dirty. Oh, this is much stickier. Wow. They're fairly durable. Whoa. Holy crap. Yeah, those are much more durable than I thought they would be, that's for sure. How well do they stick to the targets? Well, if I open this one up, get us kind of the target there, and very well is the answer to that question. I'm going to cut to my door because I have a couple of smart stick targets stuck on there, and we'll see how well these stick. Back in a bit. Alrighty, you can see my small selection of targets up there, and I'm going to take a toss here and see if we can't get them to stick. Well, that failed miserably. Aha! And one more for good measure. You know, it's very hard to throw those. As you saw, they can be tossed quite well, and they stick very good. I'm honestly quite surprised with how good these are. I was expecting to hate them, but they're very resilient and very nice. The only problem is if they're practical for you or not. That being said, there is one more thing in the package, and that is the magazine itself. Now this will hold your BOOMco rounds. And a nice little clip right there. And down here, there's actually a blue part in there that's spring-loaded that will keep it on your attachment rail. And my favorite place to put them is this silly rail down here that you couldn't really figure out what to do with on your Rapid Madness. Well, this is what I imagine it was built for. So now, let's say you're in the middle of a war and you can actually use these as a grenade round or something. Open that up, pull one out, then they'll index down to the next one. And it's very easy to pull them out. And that will be awesome if I can actually use those as grenades, especially in Dart Wars or something. But even then, well, I'm going to say if you can get these for under $5, I'm highly going to recommend you own a set. They're very, very, very nice. Resilient, very fun to play with. You could play catch. You could use them as grenades in wars. I don't know. The possibilities are, well, there. I'm not going to say they're endless, but they're very nice. I was quite surprised. I wrote these off as just being horrible, and here I am saying they're actually good. Well, I mean, what else can I say?